Should the government go after big businesses that are evading taxes using offshore tax havens? And what about everyday Canadians? What are parties saying about tax relief and by how much? This is a high-stakes election for Canada, particularly when it comes to those big-ticket issues like domestic trade, building pipelines, and our national unity. And many Canadians know it. With 20 days still to go before voting day, more than 130,000 Canadians had already cast their ballots. That's more than double the number who had voted at this point in 2021. Canadians can vote at any Elections Canada office right now, and this option is available right up until April the 22nd. The only requirement, voters must know the name of the candidate that they wish to vote for and be able to write it on the ballot. Well, yesterday, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre was in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, with more than 1,000 people in attendance at his rally. Today, he'll be making stops in Milton and Woolwich, Ontario. Meanwhile, Liberal leader Mark Carney is also campaigning in Ontario, stopping in Brampton and in Hamilton. Shifting now to policy, let's talk about those taxes. One of the major ongoing controversies in this election is Liberal leader Mark Carney's role as chair of Brookfield Asset Management Limited. Carney has faced scrutiny over Brookfield's reported use of offshore tax jurisdictions, specifically Bermuda. The company is registered to a modest building there, which also houses a local bike shop, yet it manages hundreds of billions of dollars in assets. Earlier this week, Poilievre pledged to raise $1 billion for taxpayers by cracking down on those offshore tax havens. He also announced a plan to offer whistleblowers up to 20% of the recovered tax revenue. The funds recovered, he says, would help to pay for his $14 billion tax cut aimed at helping lower-income Canadians. Poilievre is proposing to reduce the lowest income tax bracket from 15% to 12.75%. The Liberals, on the other hand, are proposing a smaller reduction, bringing that rate down from 15% to 14%. When it comes to seniors, the parties are also offering different visions and solutions. The Conservative plan would allow retirees to earn $10,000 more before being taxed. Under this proposal, seniors with an annual income under $42,000 would be able to earn up to $34,000 absolutely tax-free. This would potentially save them up to $1,300 annually. The Liberal plan would reduce the minimum amount that must be withdrawn annually from registered retirement income funds. And they would also offer a temporary 5% increase to the guaranteed income supplement for 1 year. This would be an increase in income expected to be around $652 for low-income seniors. These are some of the ballot questions. Do you prefer a lower income tax rate of 12.75% being offered by the Conservatives or 14% by the Liberals? Should governments pursue those big businesses that use offshore tax havens to avoid paying taxes? Should working seniors receive up to $1,300 more annually, or that one-time $652 increase to their guaranteed income supplement? You decide. It's your voice, it's your vote, and the polls are open at Elections Canada's offices near you right now. Thanks for joining me for Merit TV. This is what voters need to know. I'm Faytene.